started the Fischer Bodies back in the summer at some time, getting some friends together, and we booked the Mott Auditorium actually for a Valentine's show, which fell through. So we were able to book some gigs at other locations and venues and bars and things like that.
My involvement with the Fischer Bodies is essentially in the fact that my wife founded the troupe. She occasionally pulls me into the shows.
Actually, I didn't come up with the name Fischer Bodies. Our resident artist, Sadio Swirl, did, just to play on words. Obviously, the Flint area is known for the Fischer body plant. I think Fischer Bodies is important to Flint because Flint is known for desperation, and I like that now it's kind of getting a reputation for cool events and things going on. Burlesque in general is really something that a lot of the younger crowd comes to, but a lot of the older crowd remembers. Burlesque has been going on forever, really, but it became really popular in the 1940s with Betty Page. So if you think of Betty Page and all that she stands for, that's a really good indicator of what burlesque is. Beautiful women, for sure, but a lot of comedy. Burlesque is all about making fun of stereotypes, Hollywood particularly, so that's what they would do. And that's kind of what we try to do in a more modern version.
Burlesque can afford to be broken up. Each number stands on its own, and the MC kind of pulls it together by introducing each act.
The inspiration for each show comes largely from popular culture and what people want, because we want to be seen, we want people to come to our shows.
Christina will bounce off ideas off of me, ideas for themes and ideas for her particular numbers.
We generally put a show together in about 4 weeks. We'll probably know 2 or 3 months in advance what the theme is. You know, each person needs X amount of numbers. Most of the performers have a dance and singing background. We have 1 or 2 that are working on it. They don't really come from that background. Most of us have been doing theater for at least a decade. Some of us have degrees in theater, dance, or music.
You know, my background's in theater, and so this is kind of new territory for me, so I'm trying to learn what burlesque is all about.
The rehearsal period varies for everybody. Personally, I think about it constantly, but I'm not actually up rehearsing more than a few hours. To me, it's all about the concept of the song, listening to it over and over again, things that I can think about on the treadmill or in the car or something.
It's a lot of fun. It's a different kind of performance than I'm used to, so that's always an interesting challenge.
The main goal of the Fischer Bodies for me is to have a lot of fun. I really like bringing a sense of lightheartedness and comedy to Flint at this time. If you want to find more information on the Fischer Bodies, your best bet is to check Facebook. Just type Fischer Bodies into the search engine and all the information should come up.
Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip when you make that California